feels is the exact second that that woman now pulls back and exits. So what I'm telling you is this: when you as a guy, you focus on the external world and building up those masculine qualities, this now allows the woman to now focus on fixing the internal world only, which is why women chase troublemakers, women chase bad boys, women will chase, guys who are doing shady shit, or they're oftentimes in and out of jail. Like, this is typical shit that you see because women oftentimes gravitate towards broken men because now they have something to fix. A lot of you have women reject you because you're just too damn perfect. And that's why when you're so perfect, when all the boxes are checked, you're now boring. Now, I can't control.
That is the realest truth, blood. I remember, one time when I was in Westfields with one of my brethren, and I must have seen one fire thing. One parent was mixed race and the other parent was Moroccan. So the girl was mixed race and Moroccan, if that makes sense. And together, back, everything, yeah. Obviously, I'm from North, innit? She was from like Lewisham side, I think maybe Catford and that. So anyway, got a number now. And when I was chatting to her a few days later and that, do you know what she was saying to me? At these times, man was 20. So man didn't have no properties. Man was still an apprentice at the time. She said to me, "Why are you so good?" I said, "What? Excuse me?" She said, "Why are you so good? Like, why are you like a decent person and that?" Like, she was basically saying, why are you so perfect? Not perfect, like I ain't fucking like godlike and that, but you understand what I'm trying to say, innit, yeah? She's used to men that have problems and issues that don't work, or you know what I'm saying, innit? Yeah, like I'm sort of like the perfect sort of boyfriend on paper. These times man was an apprentice and that, but you can still be like the perfect sort of boyfriend and not be rich and that, because obviously you're young and no one's expecting you to be rich at 20 years old and that. So yeah, that's why a lot of chicks, they gravitate towards certain man, because women like problems to fix because they have this void. Yeah, they ain't got nothing going on in their life, so they want to obsess about some bummy ass, dumb ass guy and that. But the thing is, it comes back to bite them in the future, because these are the guys that are not gonna become good fathers and that. It's just stupidness. But I've had gal in the past, plenty of gal say to me now, why are you so good and that? Like even like they they will say dumb stuff like, you're weird because you don't drink or smoke. Fam, that's a fucking good thing. How are you gonna demonize the fact that a man doesn't drink or smoke? You should be happy that you've come across someone that don't drink and don't smoke. Don't have these vices that are, negative, because there's no positives to smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, or drinking alcohol.
That. That's not something you might say, well, Casey, that's dumb. Casey, that's stupid. Casey, I can't believe that that's how it is. That's not fair. I'd rather exit the dating game. Well, okay. That doesn't make anything that I said any less true. So if you have different ways to cope with this, that's fine, but it doesn't make any of the facts that I have written down on this board behind me less true. Which means for those of you who just accept these things and you learn how to create that tension, you learn how to create that chaos from time to time, you learn how to become the mystery that a woman wants to lock down. This is so drastically important. Women want to fix things, grow, and solve problems too. They just want to solve the problems in the internal world of emotion, not the external world.
It's so dumb. Why do you want to fix other people's problems? Why would you want to take on a man that has problems that you need to fix? Why not just take on a man that doesn't have no problems and you can work on fixing your own problems? But you know what it is? It just reminds me of the black community and that. They want to go around and fix all other people's problems instead of just like, this is how, let me explain something right now, yeah? This is how you fix and solve the problems in the black community. If everyone in the black community looked in the mirror and said, the reason why my life isn't going the way it's supposed to go, the reason why I'm not in the position I want to be in, the reason why I have problems is because of me. And from now on, for the next 5 years, I'm going to dedicate all of my time within reason, to fixing and resolving all of my problems. And I'm going to dedicate the next 5 years of my life to becoming the best version of myself and not do anything that's illegal. Problem solved. No stabbings, no shootings, no drug dealing, nothing, blood. But people don't want to do that. Everyone wants to go around and fix other people's problems. Instead, just fix yourself. If everyone just fixed themselves, there'll be no issues then. Because what happens is when you go and fix other people's problems, you're taking the eyes off the ball.
like you. This is why women like to play around. That women like games. Women like fantasy. Women like men who don't take themselves too seriously. Okay, if you're a guy that she can kick back with and the vibe is seductive and all of a sudden you guys are chilling together and things are cool and he's not trying to future pace a relationship. He's not trying to future pace where things are going with her. He's not trying to future pace any of these things that make her feel like he's focused in on his feelings or her feelings for that matter is the second that now she actually desires him. So her goal, a woman's goal is to seek safety. This is why they gravitate towards strong masculine men who are independent. Men who are problematic now have a higher sexual market value in her eyes. And the reason is because these problems that the guy creates, like maybe not wanting to commit to her, okay, maybe even starting arguments from time to time or pulling back or not being sold on her, or he doesn't care if he sees her for a week or two at a time sometimes. He doesn't necessarily care. This registers to her feminine emotions that he is chosen or he is pre-selected by other women. Her brain goes, well, he must be coming from a point of abundance. He must be coming from a point of options. He must be coming from a point where other women find him sexually attractive too. She's gonna go, well, if he carries himself like this naturally I want to lock him down. So when a woman has these thoughts going through her head, she gets to now fix the internal world for herself and try to fix your internal world too. But the second you allow her to do that, you start to become boring, complacent, and cookie cutter too. When she has these questions go through her head, like, am I good enough? Did I please him? Okay, if she says things like, am I girlfriend material? Would he like to look at me in the way of a long-term companion? When you leave her emotions in limbo like this, back and forth, this is where she falls deeper into love. The second a man focuses on emotion and the internal world, she exits. This doesn't, like you could, the second any guy focuses on the internal world, she exits. You could be a multimillionaire who's 6'6", you have 10 different sports cars, you are in Forbes 30 under 30, and you have a private jet. But the second that you're future pacing that relationship with her, the second you're so sold on her, the second that you're doing anything to not rock the boat because you're afraid to create the tension, she is going to have her feminine emotions gravitate towards a man who is more problematic. Now, if you've gotten this far in the video, there's two types of men. Okay, the first type of guy is the guy who says, well, that's not fair. And because life's not fair, I'm just going to give up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say, well, that's stupid. And I'm not going to get the dating success that I actually want. That's type number one, or that's road number one. You can choose to go down that road, but I don't advise it. What a truly masculine man does who seeks wisdom is he understands these things. He uses them to his advantage. And then you can actually master your dating life the way that you want. I advise you to go down road number two. Okay, because the fact is this, true growth as a man only comes when you actually can see these sorts of problems and now you have answers to find solutions. So just because this doesn't make you feel good, just because this seems like it's icky or it's unfair, doesn't make it any less true. Which means the guys who can leverage these skills that I teach on these marker board presentations to their advantage are the ones who win in their dating life. If you like this video, I want you to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.